the stage.
Wow, greeted with a hug. That might be a first. Thanks. Well, hello, Cubby Hole. Yeah, man, I am happy to be here. Boy, several months ago I saw a video online of this place being built, and I thought, someday, today's the day. Yeah, I am so excited to be here. In fact, being here right now, hanging out with you guys, this is the highlight of my day. Yeah. Full disclosure, though. Full disclosure, I am an unemployed alcoholic. and an optimist. So it's just not that hard to be the highlight of my day. Not too long ago, the highlight of my day was doing goat yoga. And if you don't know what goat yoga is, congratulations on being a normal human being. Well, the only reason I know about it is because I'm an upper middle class white woman. Actually, my wife and a couple of friends were heading out to go do some goat yoga, and they invited me to go with, and I'm a comedian. So it would have been unprofessional and irresponsible to turn that down. So I went with full intentions of making fun of it, but here's the thing. I liked it. It was great. It was like regular yoga, except on about the third pose, they released the goats. And the place we went to, then the pot-bellied pigs. The cute little puppy dogs, there was even a tortoise running around. It was awesome. I've always wanted to try yoga, but I've been a little bit concerned that people would be judgmental about my posture or my style. Not so much in goat yoga. There is no way anybody's concerned about the form of my downward-facing dog when a real live upward-facing dog is all up in their business. Another recent daily highlight that I had was actually just a simple handshake. I shook this lady's hand and she looked at me in a panic and said, "Oh no, I hope you're not allergic to peanuts." This lady had touched a peanut earlier in the day and was scared that her handshake might kill me. Now, I don't know when peanut dust became the new uranium, and I have no idea how many bodies this lady had left in her path of death and destruction. But I do know that as I shook her hand, I thought, man, I sure am glad I'm just an alcoholic. I'm actually a recovering alcoholic. I'm now 2 years sober. Thank you. And that is with only 2 cheat days a week. No cheat days. And I did just truly celebrate 2 years sobriety. And to celebrate that, I went to Disney World. Just found the best part of that trip was when my wife and I told our 3 adult children that we were going to Disney without them. One of them was very happy for us. The other 2 didn't take it so well. My oldest took it the hardest. She's got an extensive DVD collection of Disney movies. She's got a sleeve of Disney tattoos and a history of passive-aggressive behavior. Years ago, my wife and I went on a cruise and left her behind. And we jumped in the car to head out for our cruise, and she had planted, for our listening pleasure, the soundtrack to the movie Titanic. Not exactly sending us off with warm and fuzzy feelings, I'll tell you that. I'm quite sure that she had a crystal clear vision of her mind of her mom floating on some busted up door in the middle of the ocean, letting my frozen dead body float off to... Yeah, even with that, I love my kids. I love my wife too. We've now been married for 24 years. Thanks. We still like each other and everything. We do nice things for each other from time to time. Like for Valentine's Day, she did something nice for me. She woke up and made me some special Valentine's eggs. In turn, I did something nice for her. I ate those eggs. Which doesn't sound like I really did my part, but by her own admission, she messed these eggs up something terrible. Inspired by the movie or by the poem Green Eggs and Ham, she used food coloring on these over easy eggs. But It was Valentine's Day, so she used red food coloring. And I don't know if you've ever seen sunny side up eggs with red food coloring. They're horrendous. They look all veiny and bloody. These eggs look like something that came straight from the chicken version of Planned Parenthood. I'll just let that one sink in for a minute. But I'm a hero, so I ate those eggs. Yeah, she knew they looked terrible too, because I was laying there in bed and she's like, "Close your eyes." And she brought them in and I opened them up and saw that. She had tried though. She took the bacon and formed it into a little smiley face. So then it just looked like the breakfast equivalent of a voodoo doll. Yeah, love my kids, love my wife. I love comedy. One of the things that I really like about comedy is the diverse group of people that I come in contact with. This is not the most diverse crowd that I've performed for. And you'd probably look at me and figure that most of my friends are middle-aged, white, Christian conservatives. And you'd be right. But thank God not all of them, because to tell you the truth, we're not the most exciting demographic. We get together and talk about things like pontoon boats and golf clubs. Maybe get into the occasional heated debate over what's the best tasting brand of mayonnaise. Which, for the record, is Hellman's. But in the comedy community, I get to expose myself to a wide range of people, diverse group, and I certainly do find that life is at its most enjoyable state when we live it with a diverse group of people. You can cheer that, even if... Yeah, diversity is good. And amongst comedians, there's racial diversity, ethnic diversity, there's economic diversity, there's even diversity in beliefs and world outlooks, even sexuality. My wife and I, this past summer, we decided to go to the Gay Pride Festival. And that was a little bit outside of my comfort zone. But I'm glad I went. It changed me. Not sexually. No, nobody even tried to recruit me. They didn't have booths set up. Nobody came up and slapped me on the butt and said, "Surprise, you're gay!" I guess it doesn't work like that. But it did change me, because as I was walking through there, I did take a moment and notice, you know what? The folks here at this festival, many, if not all of them, have been openly discriminated against. A lot of them have been rejected by their communities, by their families, their churches. A lot of them have been bullied, beat up, abused. But yet they were there throwing a party. It was impressive. It was great to see so many people there so comfortable in their own skin. Some of them were pretty comfortable in not much more than their own skin. There was one guy that was there and he was wearing cowboy boots, a cape, a thong, and that's the end of the list. He was a little bit heavier than me and a lot hairier than me. But he was rocking it. He was owning it. I'll tell you what, that took confidence. I couldn't buy that kind of confidence. Sometimes I wish some of my Christian conservative friends acted a little bit more like that guy in the thong. Just once, I'd love to hear somebody say, "I like guns, don't much care for taxes, Jesus is my Lord and Savior, and I feel fabulous." Now that would be a party. Yeah, I love all sorts of people. I do appreciate boundaries, though. And not everybody has boundaries. I bumped into a guy last summer who definitely didn't know anything about boundaries. We crossed paths, made eye contact, and gave him a smile and a friendly head nod. Then he looked me up and down and he said, "If you want to get rid of that belly, start drinking apple cider vinegar." Get rid of that belly? Apple cider vinegar? You don't know me like that. You want to give me advice? Point out my flaws, my weaknesses? You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. But I started drinking apple cider vinegar. I lost 45 pounds and lived happily ever after. Thanks, Mr. Stranger Man. Not quite. I have lost some weight since then, and I am a lot healthier now. But it's not because of the advice of a stranger. It's because of the support from people who love me. It's because of the healing power of Jesus, and it's because I have kept on smiling even through tough circumstances. I know I don't know all of you like that, but take it from an unemployed alcoholic who keeps on smiling. Sometimes we all need a little apple cider vinegar. I'm Aaron. You guys can find me at theunemployedalcoholic.com. Thanks for letting me share.
Thanks for watching. Visit theunemployedalcoholic.com for more clips and other free stuff.